All right, so you're here because you want to really understand what's happening, in the world, but you don't want to have to read all those long reports and things like that.
Right.
So today we're doing a deep dive on the Sarasota real estate market.
Sounds good.
We've got some fresh data from Altos Research,
Okay.
and we've got Michael Graf from the Graf Group VIP in Sarasota.
Yeah.
And our goal is to figure out what this increase in the number of homes for sale
Right.
actually means for you as a buyer or a seller.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, the big thing that's happening is we're seeing a lot more homes on the market.
Mhm.
New listings are up 14% from a year ago.
Wow.
And what's interesting is that increase brings the total number of homes for sale to the highest it's been since 2020.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, overall, there are 29% more homes available right now compared to last year.
So that's a huge shift for anybody who is maybe looking to buy in Sarasota.
Yeah, 29% more homes. That's a lot more to choose from.
Yeah.
So for buyers, this means a few things. First, you've got more options,
Mm-hmm.
more properties to look at, so you don't have to rush into a decision.
Right.
Second, you're not under as much pressure to buy quickly.
Okay.
And third, with all these sellers trying to get your attention, you're going to have more power in negotiations.
And I would also imagine that maybe you could get a better price.
Yeah, exactly.
Because, we were looking at the data and it seems like a lot of sellers are reducing their prices.
You're right about that. Right now, 34% of all the homes for sale in Sarasota have had a price reduction.
Wow.
So that's a clear sign that buyers have a real opportunity to find a good deal.
That's a big number, 34%.
It is a big number.
Yeah.
And it means you could probably get a home for a better price than you could have just a little while ago.
Okay, now, if you're a seller in Sarasota, though, I imagine the shift in the market might be a little bit
Yeah, a little bit more challenging.
challenging.
For sure, sellers are facing more competition now. So it's super important to understand what prices are doing and what buyers are looking for these days.
So what's changed?
Well, it used to be that homes would sell really fast.
Yeah.
Almost overnight, you'd have multiple offers.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like that anymore.
So what's the best strategy for a seller in this kind of market?
Well, one thing, you got to make sure your asking price is right.
Okay.
It's got to be competitive with what other homes are selling for.
Yeah.
And the other thing is you got to make sure your home looks amazing.
Okay.
Maybe do some staging. Highlight the best features.
Yeah.
You really got to make your home stand out.
Make it stand out from the crowd because there are more homes to choose from.
Exactly.
Now, we also have Michael Graf, who's an expert in the Sarasota market.
Right.
What does he say about all of this?
Well, he says that both buyers and sellers need to be really flexible and really informed
Okay.
because the market's changing so quickly. He says you have to stay up to date on the latest trends to really make the most of the market, whether you're buying or selling.
So for our listeners, what's the big takeaway here?
The big takeaway is that the Sarasota real estate market is changing, and it's looking more and more like a buyer's market. Buyers have more choices, more power in negotiations in sellers. They need to be really smart about how they approach the market.
It's a big change from what we've been seeing the last couple of years.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So as you think about, all of this, how do you think these changes in the Sarasota real estate market might affect your own plans?
Yeah, that's a great question.
Whether you're thinking about buying or selling a home or just, keeping up with what's going on in the market.
Right.
It's definitely a market that's moving, and it's good to be informed.
For sure.
So thanks for joining us for this deep dive on the Sarasota real estate market.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
We'll see you next time.
See ya.